Dear students, in this video lecture, I want to solve linear and non-linear equations in Excel and Python. In this video, I will try to explain how the linear and non-linear equation can be solved in Excel in a simple way. Followed by, I will teach you how the same equation can be used to plot a graph in the Excel. Okay. For that, let me take first a linear equation. This is the equation I want to solve. Solving means I want to find the value of x which satisfy this given equation. Now, at the start menu, type Excel and open the Excel. Maximize, open a blank workbook, In the Excel we have n number of cells. These cells can be named by column number. It is A, B, C. The A, B, C indicates which column I'm using. The numbers 1, 2 till maximum numbers indicates what is the column number. So for simple example, this cell can be named as A1, and you can check that, type equal and select this cell. You can notice that this cell is called as B1. Similarly, if you want to click this cell is called as A2. And similarly, each cell has their own index. Now, I want to solve first a linear algebraic equation. For that, let me name first cell as x, second cell as equation. Okay, then let me take back my equation, that is 2x plus 3 equal to 7. To solve this problem, let me start with the assumption that x equal to 0. To enter the value, bring the cursor here and left click in the mouse. Whenever I am calling click in the mouse, it implies that I am requesting you to click left click. So click here and enter value 0. I am starting the assumption as 0. Then this cell, that is equal to, type equal to 2x plus 3. 2 in the Excel multiplication symbols can be denoted by the star symbol, and here in the formula it is given as x. Here our x value is A2. So take your cursor in the A2 cell and left click on it. Okay, automatically that cell will be selected. Then plus 3, enter. So now that equation is not satisfied. Our duty is we want to find the x value which satisfy the given equation. For that, click on data. Under the data, click on what if analysis. Click downward arrow, it will expand. Then click on goal seek. The moment you selected goal seek, there will be a pop-up card. In that, set the cell. Set the cell means I want to set this cell. Okay, I want to set this cell to what value? As per our equation, that value should be 7. Now, this value will be adjusted in such a way that I can satisfy the equation which is given here. Therefore, here I want to change which cell? I want to change A2. You can type manually also, and also you can, by clicking here, I can go and select which cell I want to change. Then again click the downward arrow, then click OK. Now we can check that equation which satisfy the value which satisfies the equation is 2. So this is how we can find the values of x. Now I want to plot a graph using that equation. For that, let me again go back to the what if analysis, goal seek, and select set cell my B3 values be equal to 7 by changing this A2. Click on it. Okay. So now the value is 2. Now click on OK. Now I want to plot a graph. Now let me name A4 as X and B as a Y. Now I want to change the value from -10 to 10. Okay. Generally this X value is called as independent value and Y value is called as a dependent value. Why it is called as independent value? This X value can be changed independently, as I am going to do here. I am going to change my X value -10. Next cell will be -9. Next value will be -8. Now I no need to enter the values of X starting from -10 to 10 one by one. For that, what we can do is select this cell and at the bottom right corner there is a square. Click on that. Don't leave the left mouse key. Hold it and drag the cell till 10, and at the right corner you can observe what is the current cell value, that is -2. You can extend this cell till it become 10. So what will happen is till 10. Now I drag the value till 10. Now why I am calling this value as a dependent value? Because now I can't vary the Y value independently. It depends on X. How? By using the formula. Now again keep the cursor here, type equal to, and what is our equation? That is 2x. So 2 multiplied by -10, not -10, is x. So this entire column belongs to x. Click on it, plus 3 and click enter. Now the value for y is -17. Now again I no need to replicate the formula again and again, but we can have simple trick. Kindly place the cursor at the bottom right corner, there is a square, and double click on it. Now the formula will be replicated for all the X cells till B25, and you can observe here, as per our value, when X equal to 2, the value of Y equal to 7. Now our next aim is how the data can be plotted. Click on insert. Under the insert there is a tab called charts. Click the downward arrow, then select scatter with the straight lines and the markers. Okay, since I have selected these 2 points already previously, the plot is by default it is plotted. But suppose you are not selected, okay, what we can do? Let me delete this graph. I deleted the graph. Now right click on the mouse and you can select the data by clicking on select data, then click on add. Click on add. I can name it as a linear equation, and X values I can select by clicking on this arrow mark, and this is my X value. And click downward arrow, then series value of Y. Click the arrow, then select these values. Now click downward arrow, click OK. Yeah, let me check it again. So write those values and click arrow, select these values, then click OK. Yeah, the graph is plotted. Click again on OK. So the titles is given by default as per what we are given the previously. Suppose if you want to add axis, click here and select whatever thing you want. Let me select axis title. Now I can edit my axis as it is a X axis by double clicking on that. X axis. Similarly here, select this cell or select that box, Control R. So I can do the Control R. Just select these by selecting using the cursor, delete that and type Y axis. Enter. So I can give the name as it is. And if you look at here in the X axis, the starting value is 0, then it is become 5. Suppose I want to modify that, click on X axis and you can check here the values can be given. So I'll give my minimum value as -10 and the maximum value as 10. One thing is done. Next thing, I want to reduce these units. Let me divide as a 1 1 1 1 and automatically this value also changed, minor value also changed. Now you can look at the graph, the grids are narrowed. This is the way we can modify the graph title as well as the X and the Y axis. Similarly, you can do the same modification to Y axis also. Suppose you don't want to do extend till -25, if you want you don't want that till -20, only I want from minimum value of my minimum value is -17. So let me start from -17 and my maximum value is 23. I can modify my plot, and similarly you can increase the unit or decrease the unit as 1 by 1. Enter. So you can look at the value, it become chaos. Okay, so you can adjust this value according to our need, how we desire. Let me go back to again the 5. This is how we can modify even Y and X axis. And if you want to do more things, you can select the design, fill the line which I want. Suppose since I selected Y axis, you can select the line as different color, and I can select this line and I can give the different color. Like that you can beautify our graph with the different colors, and you can increase the thickness, width by adjusting these parameters. Similarly, you can modify the color of the plot also by solid line, and you can give the different color like black, dark blue, or whatever thing you want. Okay, and even you can give the border line. Now I don't want to discuss that. You can play on that. You can modify the design by choosing the format shape and the different things. And you can select this also, this play area also. You can modify the design by selecting different combination. Okay, now let us do the things for non-linear equation. Okay, let me keep the graph aside. Let me minimize this one. Now let me do same thing, X and Y. Equation. Now similarly, let me start with assumption 0. My non-linear equation is, I have given this value in the manual, which will be shared in the either Google Classroom or through the mail before the start of the class. Here now I want to solve this equation, that is a non-linear equation. Solving means I want to find value of X which satisfy the given equation. Okay, and it is X square. So click here, equal, yeah, what is X? This is my X value. In the Excel, power is upward arrow mark 2, then plus 3 multiplied by x again minus 4. For the value of 0, the equation yields minus 4. So I want to find the value which satisfies the equation. Again, same thing. Click on data, go to the what if analysis, click goal seek, set the value, automatically selected, that is the E2. The value should be equal to 0 as per our equation, and by changing my assumed x value, that is nothing but this value, I can manually type here, that is D2. Okay. Yeah. So approximately is equal to 1. Okay. And to make it 1, right click on it and click the format cells and click a number, reduce the decimal to 1 or even no decimals and click OK. This value become 1. Now I want to generate data first, then I need to plot a graph. Okay, what I can do is simply I can give x and again y. Now x value, as I have done it previously, let me start from minus 10, minus 9, and just look at here. I'll just do it here. Only I have entered 2 values here. Select these 2 cells, click, since already these values are filled, if you go to double click on this value, I will extend till the that is D25. That is not extending. Yeah, now let me drag it one by one. Here also by typing 2 values, I am getting same way of answers. Okay, now I want to predict calculate y value by the equation which I have, that is equal to a2 square. So what is my, sorry, here x value here is this value, so that is this value power 2 plus 3x, so 3 multiplied by again x value, that is nothing but b5 minus 4, enter. Now this value is 66. Let me double click on this square. The values will be extended and I can notice that when x value is equal to 1, that y value becomes 0, that satisfies our equation. So same thing we have found through the goal seek what if analysis. Now again I want to plot the graph, the same thing I have to repeat. Go to the insert, click on the chart. Now you should not select this one, I want a polynomial curve because it is not a straight line equation. Click, select this, okay. Select data, select data, again add, click on add, my series name non-linear equation, and my x value I can select manually also here like that by clicking left click and keep on selecting the entire values. Then y values, let me delete these values, select these cells. Now click on OK. I can observe here it is a polynomial curve, and similarly I can adjust the values of x-axis. If it is anything not shown here, click on that, right click on format axis, and you can minimum values will be, let it be minus 10, maximum value is 10, and you can adjust the units. Let me starting from 1, automatically the minor value will be changing, and you can even adjust that value also. So okay, that's all, and you can minimize. Similarly as previous thing, we can give the axis name and the y-axis name, and you can design my areas also. Thank you for watching the video. In the upcoming video, I will be sharing how the same problem can be solved using the Python. Thank you for watching the video.